What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Cracking Packs MTG. We've already had a look at a collector booster of Edge of Eternities. Now we're going to get into a play booster, and this one is for my Facebook group member, Tim, also known as Gorgon. Thank you for sponsoring this box, and good luck. If you guys haven't already done all the YouTube stuff, comment, subscribe, leave me a thumbs up. Yeah, that's what it is. And we're giving away a booster box of this on Friday. So I choose from the comments. That's how to get in on that. We'll also be streaming live rips of this on Drip Shop Live. If you haven't joined there yet, I'll have a link in the description where you can get some free credit to spend on site. Pack number 1, we got the Scrapper, Operative, Savior, Nutrient Block, Chrome Companion, because everybody loves a Corgi, Infiltrator, Rescue Skiff, Close Encounter, Brood Tender, and our first hit will be a Mythic. Devastating Onslaught. Okay, good start. Foil will be Embrace Oblivion. Basic land. I wonder if we get a full art in every pack. I know we don't get the art cards anymore. We confirmed that in the last video. And I'm going to be honest with you, I wasn't super thrilled with this set on the collector booster we did in the last video. But we've done some live rips of this, and I'm going to be honest with you, it's a lot more fun than I gave it credit for. So I take back what I said about the last one, and we mess with Edge of Eternities now. Biotech Specialist. Ooh, a foil rare. We got Memnon, the Right Hand. Forest, so we don't get a full art basic in every pack. I'm gonna guess it's one in every 4 to 6 packs. We'll see as we go through this box. We've got 36 packs to go through. No, 30 packs. We have changed the number of packs. It's so hard to keep up with these days. Is it 12? Is it 24? Is it 36? Is it 30? Servondum, Sunstar Exemplar. Foil Galeblade, Mountain, and a Lander. I think even WotC during the Baldur's Gate era, I think we had one of those play or set or draft boosters was like 16 or 18 packs, wasn't it? It was really weird during the Baldur's Gate era. I think 30 is probably their happy the happy medium of burgeoning price versus number of packs. This is a really good hit here. And it was my mistake in the last video, as one of the commenters pointed out. The damage on these cards is intentional to make it look a certain way. And I'm surprised by that. But thanks for pointing it out. I know you were busting my chops pretty hard about learning the set before, or at least having a basic knowledge. We had a little back and forth. No hard feelings. I was just telling you, I like to be completely blind. I don't want to know anything about the set. This is as much of a learning experience for me as it is for anybody watching, if they choose to watch. And if you do watch, I appreciate it. So yeah, I don't do these videos. I don't do these videos to get famous or to try to get views or anything like that. This is technically like just for me to go through here, check out these cards, check out these packs, and just learn. Everything else is just a bonus, and I appreciate you guys that are subscribed and watch and care about it. But I think my thing is I'd still be doing this even if I had 0 followers, the whole 9 yards. So Arch Enemy's Charm. People say this is the weakest of the bunch. I think we need to save our judgments until it sees a little play. We got the planes. But on the surface, it does seem to be the weakest of the triple pip charm cycle. But you never know. Removal always comes in handy. Chrome Companion again, Mechanozoa, Circuit Feeder, first Jockland of the box. And it's a Stomping Ground. So we're going to make a shock pile here with a borderless Cosmogran Zenith. There's some really pretty art in the set. There's a handful of these cards that are just Absolutely gorgeous. That's another mythic here. So that's gonna go in our mythic pile, foil, basic, and a token. So let me know what you guys think about this set. Like I said, I had my reservations. The first box we opened was not incredibly over the top or a lot of fun. It's sandwiched between two blockbuster sets of Final Fantasy and Spider-Man. So we kind of, I think maybe my judgment, I prejudged this set too fast. And I'll be honest and say that was my mistake. Oh boy, we got a Pinnacle Emissary. I think this card a lot. And now we got a foil Exalted Sunborn. Nice angel there. And a full art basic. Those full art basics are just the icing on the cake. I really love when we get full arts that really stand out. Like as big as Final Fantasy was, I feel like the basics in that were just kind of okay. And these are bangers. Absolutely love it. I remember when we first got our first full arts, technically it was the unsets, but like in a regular set, it was Zendikar. And those things were a couple bucks a piece for just a basic land. Way back in the early 2000s. Was that 2009? 2000, I guess early 2000, mid 2000s. How would you call that? Would you call that the 2010s? Who knows? We got the escort. Anyways, let's move right along. The Sculpting Blast, basic land, and a token. You have to apologize for my rambling. You know, it's hard to, you know, a 30-pack video is probably, I'm going to guess this one's going to run 20 minutes or so. Maybe a little bit longer. So you got to fill all this dead air. And sometimes when you don't have something good to talk about, you just have to throw it out there. We got Zoidberg. Nice little langoustine lobster here. Operative, Forest, Lander token. We'll speed up a little bit now. We flipped through these packs. We know these are printed in the USA because our rares are in the back, or maybe Belgium, but I'm gonna guess USA. I don't think I've seen a Belgian printed pack in quite a while. And Servandum. I think this is our second Sir. Mechan. I think play boosters, this is just a random thought at the top of my head. I think play boosters are the new booster box everybody's gonna buy. We've kind of been pushed out of being able to buy entire collector boxes. The days of $250 collector boxes feel like they're in the past. I don't know if we'll ever see that again, unless we just get like a really, really bad set, which I think they have a pretty good handle on of knowing how much to print and the sets and stuff. So, you know, it's we're living in a new era, and it's almost sticker shock for a lot of people to see the prices on these collector boosters, and even especially some of the out of print sets. Like if you look at Wilds of Eldraine and Bloomborough, what a collector booster of that costs. It's quite a pretty penny. You know, we're looking at $500 or so. So there's a couple collectors left out there that are sub $200 or right around $200. I think those are an absolute steal. Even if you don't like the sets, they're only going to appreciate. You know, it's just like the big sets they're gonna raise all the other ships. You know, rising tide raises all ships. I think that's how the saying goes. Quantum Riddler. I'm close with that saying. But $200 collector boxes, even if it's Nuka Penna, Crimson Vows, things like that, they're super good buys. I mean, even Unfindy's over $300 now. Starfield Vocalist, the showcase version of this card is a banger. Pinnacle Emissary, hope we get to see one of those soon. If you would have told me Unfindy was going to be a $300 plus collector booster, I'd have called you a liar. But here we are in 2025, and all of the sense goes right out the window. We got Chorale of the Void. Scrounge for Eternity, our land, and our token. And I also think there's a couple underappreciated collector boxes out there currently. They're still expensive, but Ixalan collectors are extremely undervalued, I feel like. Sunset Saboteur, and my personal favorite sleeper. Don't go out and buy all these and make the price go up, because I want to get some more before they get too expensive. Thunder Junction, man. Thunder Junction's crazy. The EV, just not even talking about the collectors, the EV of a play booster of Outlaws of Thunder Junction, if we're counting everything over a quarter, is like 175, 185 bucks right now. So you can technically, if you open enough of it or you avoid bad luck, you can make money. Tanuke Steadfast Second, super mythic there. You can technically, quote unquote, make money. This is not financial advice. Opening Thunder Junction. But what do I know? We got something borderless coming up. What's it gonna be? Super excited here. Terrain Generator. This is what makes the collector boosters of the set so enticing, is this land slot. You get one of these lands in every booster box or every booster pack, and it's really, really cool. That one's just a rare, so we'll put it there. And we got a secluded Starforge there. Looks like we're about halfway through this box, man. Looking pretty solid. Mythic count's looking pretty nice too. So hopefully that won't drop off in the second half. Hopefully we'll keep jamming those mythics. We got Entropic Battle Cruiser. These are interesting cards. These spacecrafts and space stations and stuff. Interesting mechanics, man. Interesting mechanics. Feels a lot like vehicles to a lot of people, but I don't know. We'll have to see. Phyrexian Dreadnought's definitely getting a push because of it. Lots of people have been asking me for those lately, which they're hard to get. Of course, it's, you know what, 1995, 96 Mirage era. Moonlight Meditation, Litho Breaking, Foil Island, and a Lander. I think one thing that always surprises me is Magic the Gathering, over 30 years old. And Blinkmoth Nexus, nice hit there. And the Osteoharmonist Chrome Companion, full art forest, and our token and foil. But yeah, over 30 years old, man. Do you think Magic's having a midlife crisis? Is that why we're getting all these Universes Beyond sets, or do you think it's just they're borrowing from other IPs? Because after 30 years, fresh ideas are going to be hard to come by. And plus the Universes Beyond sets bring people into the game that would never typically give it a second look. I still explore one of my favorite cards out of the set, Tapestry Warden, and our land and token there. Making good time. These packs open really easy too. That's nice. I like it when a pack opens easy. Endless Sands for another land. So what is that? 3 of those we've hit so far. Beyond the Quiet, Whale, and a Lander. Feels like a solid box, even though, hear me out, even though we've only got one shock land. I wonder what the average shock's gonna be. 1 or 2 per box. 3 feels like a better number. I feel like 3 shocks per box would be where, there's number 2, would be what would make me happy with a box. 3 on average. Space Time Anomaly, and a borderless land. This is the card that plays really well with Hope, right? From Final Fantasy. Second shock though, good stuff. Coming down to the back end of the box. The mythics have definitely slowed down, but we've got some good ones. We got Pain for All, 3 mana there. Torpedo and foil, Island. And our token, 6 more packs, counting one in my hand. Making good time, we'll take it. Command Bridge. We got the Osteoharmonist once again. I think we've seen that card a time or two. And is this Sirvondum the Lucid? No, this one's uncommon. So there's more than one Sir. Nice to know, nice to know. Lux. Sinister Cryologist. Scrounge for Eternity. I love these overframes. God, they look so good. You know, borderless is nice, but like this having the border, but it's like so chef's kiss on this one. Love it. Lab Ship, Wings, Token and Land. Starbreach Whale, Nutrient Block, a Stelly Reclaimer. It's weird, like we'll go a couple of sets and Angels don't get a ton of support, then all of a sudden they're like, let's throw some more really good Angels out there. I remember when they released Kaldheim, it was just chock full of really, really good Angels. Last 3 packs, Tim, good luck. Solid box so far though, no disappointment here. Emissary Escort, Flight Deck Coordinator. I think one more shot though would make you a happy boy, so hoping for some last 2-pack magic on these Shocklands for you. Come on. One time for Tim, you're gonna get Pain for All one more time. We just hit one of these. A little bit of duplication in this box, but it happens. Not a ton, not a ton. And last but not least, good luck, last pack. Fingers and toes crossed for some beef. It's gonna be a last pack mythic, so we'll take it. Althariel Stone Chosen. And that's in the box, guys. Thanks for being here. Let me know what you think about the set, and if you don't mind, you know, do the YouTube things. That way I can give away a booster box, and you've got a fighting chance at getting it. Drip Shop Live, we do the live rips. There'll be a link in the description. Also, the Facebook group, Kraken Packs MTG, if you ever want to join up and you want to sponsor a booster box to be opened live, just let me know. We'll make it happen. Until the next one, I'll leave your faces, and have yourself a good one.